part of your morning.
What do you guys have for us today?
Get your rush on with Jay Brooks in the Morning Rush on 98.7 Kiss Country.
8:43, and we have some sunshine. Gorgeous day to kick things off before Thanksgiving. Wow, are you excited about that, Sybil, or what?
Totally.
Yeah, you got big plans for the weekend?
Not really, just some low-key family plans.
Oh, okay. There you go.
What about you? What are you doing?
Yeah, we got the whole family coming over.
The whole family.
Yeah, kids included, and it's just going to be crazy.
Nice.
Yeah, dog's going to be all wound up all day because he'll be tired, though, when the kids leave.
Well, that's good. A worn-out dog is a happy dog.
Right? Yeah. and happy parents, too.
That's true. It all equals. And
Yeah.
worn-out kids, too. It all adds up.
The Shelter Scoop, what's going on at the Humane Society, brought to you by Garner Vet Clinic and Garner Pet Resort in Wash. Dr. Bruce and the whole crew over there, I'm sure they're getting ready. And I wonder if Doc has made his turkey up yet. Or did he get one out of the field?
Well, you better have it thawed out if he didn't get it out of the field.
Right. Yeah,
Better get it ready.
He's probably got a fresh one.
Probably.
Yeah. So I mean, you got a lot of different animals there. We have a thing scrolling across the video we do. It's on our website. It's on our Facebook page. Facebook Live right now, too, by the way, if you want to go to 98.7 Kiss Country. And if you got a question for Sybil, and we can answer that question. Not we, she can answer that question.
Well, we can both give her the old college try. How about that?
Yeah.
Team effort.
Yeah, you bet. But around this time of the year, it's the year, the season of giving.
Yes.
Thanksgiving, you got Christmas, birthdays are probably happening, as well. So it's always something to talk about with the holiday season, right?
Of course. And with that, thank you for that segue. That worked out perfectly because that's one of the things I want to talk about.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
We just set up our giving tree in the lobby of the shelter. This is our Christmas tree that also works as our giving tree. So the giving tree is full of gift tags on it. And on the gift tags are listed items of things that we use in the shelter frequently. And it's things like dog food, cat food, bleach, laundry detergent, paper towels, things like that. And so we ask people that if you want to give us a donation or support us in some way, to come take a tag off that tree, go shopping, pick up an item or two off that list, bring it back and put it under the tree. If you can't make it out to the shelter to do that, to take a tag, we do have that tag listed on our website or on our Facebook page. And you can bring out the item and put it under our tree. If you're not local to put something under the tree, we have an Amazon wish list. The link is on our Facebook page as well for that. But this time of year, we rely on people to help us with donations, either monetarily donations, money, to help us pay for vet bills and vet work and just boring things like utility bills. I mean, our utility bill is almost $25,000 a year.
Oh my.
It's a lot. And so, just that's kind of one of the boring expenditures that we have, but it's something that we have to pay to keep things going. But our vet bills, are really high each year, and because we don't get that service for free and we don't have a veterinarian in-house. And so, we rely on donations. We also rely on donations of supplies that we use. So we rely on our giving tree to help collect those donations for us. So come see our giving tree and take a tag off the tree and help support the Humane Society.
That is awesome. A lot of great animals, though. You got anybody specific that looks like the holiday type dog or cat?
Oh boy. Well, we've got a lot of cats and dogs right now that would love to go home for the holidays and maybe have a bite of turkey or two. But, that leads me into the next thing I wanted to talk about.
Right.
Some Thanksgiving safety tips.
Uh-huh.
I know that my algorithm on my Facebook is filled with Thanksgiving safety tips and what your dog should and should not eat. And I got to say is according to my Facebook feed, everybody is making a huge buffet of food for their dog at Thanksgiving, apparently, because it's filled with nothing but the do's and don'ts of Thanksgiving.
Right.
But the do's are go ahead and, treat your dog to a little bit of maybe Thanksgiving food on Thanksgiving Day. They want to have a little bit of that turkey and maybe some potatoes and things like that. But everything in moderation, because, what goes in must come out, and you don't want it coming out in a disgusting, horrible way in the middle of your family celebration, either in the front end or the back end. Mm-hmm. So everything in moderation. There are some foods that your dog should never eat. One would be onions, leeks, raisins, things like that. And most dog owners know these things. Grapes. I don't know if people serve grapes at Thanksgiving, but that's always on the list.
Right.
Big one is the turkey bones. A lot of people want to give the carcass, after they've carved their turkey, give the bones to their dog. But man, poultry bones, they shatter really easily and they're very, very sharp. And that can cause a lot of damage to your dog's throat, esophagus. That can puncture their mouth and their throat. It can cause some digestive issues. It can puncture, intestinal parts of your dog. And the last thing you want is an emergency trip to the vet over the holiday weekend. And
because that's going to be expensive.
It's going to be very expensive and require surgery. And it's not worth, letting your dog have that little bit of carcass to do that, turkey carcass. So let them have some of the white meat, maybe stick away from the dark because it's higher fat content and maybe leads to some stomach disruptions. So give them a little bit more of the white meat. They can have some of the green bean casserole without the onion topping.
Right.
Sweet potatoes are okay. Mashed potatoes are okay. A little bit of gravy, just a little. Stay away from the stuffing that usually has onions in it. If it's a mixed stuffing or even a homemade stuffing, there's usually onions in it. And then, if you go online, if you have any questions, if you're in doubt, if you just Google Safe Thanksgiving for Pets, there's lists and lists and lists of items that are appropriate to give to your pet on Thanksgiving. But the most important thing is to make sure that your pet has a safe Thanksgiving. Also, if you're having a lot of people over, make sure that your pet is safe from just all the activity in your home. If you have a runner in your home, if your dog or cat is the kind that shoots out the door when people are coming and going, maybe put them away in a separate room while you have the most commotion in your home so they don't go missing.
You could either it depends on who's listening better, the dog or the kids. Put the kids in the bedroom instead. That way they don't open the door. Stay in or out of the house.
That's more difficult. That's probably a bigger challenge to keep the kids in the house.
Right. I just remember Grandpa all the time. No running in the house.
No running in the house.
My father-in-law said that
Shut
too.
the dang door.
Yeah. So it's So what happens is the kids start running. If you got animals, that dogs are running around. They got a long tail. They're knocking lamps over, making Grandpa, his ashtray is maybe knocked on the carpet. And
Oh, Thanksgiving memories.
Right. Exactly.
So lovely.
I can see it like it was yesterday. It was crazy.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
I just remember the many Thanksgivings where us kids would have to go outside and play in the snow.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Get outside. Go outside and play.
You kids need to get out of here.
It's adult time now.
Right.
And now I can't remember the last Thanksgiving where we had any snow on the ground for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how many years I spent, eating the kids' table. I'm going, really?
Is it last year were you still at the kids' table?
No, I graduated up from that.
You graduated. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, I think that there's a lot of opportunities for your pet to have a lot of fun at Thanksgiving, but just make sure that they are kept safe from the food. The other big thing is make sure your garbage is safe from the dog. We've all seen the scene in Christmas Vacation where the dog gets into the trash.
He's hacking up a bone.
Hacking up bones and making a mess in the kitchen. Again, that's not something you want to deal with over the holidays. So make sure your trash is secure. When you're resting, we've also seen the scene in Christmas Vacation or in The Christmas Story. I'm referencing all the holiday movies.
Oh, I was going to say the squirrel in the back,
No, well, that one too. Don't let that happen.
Or the cat under the chair. That's the
definitely.
best part.
No, definitely don't let that happen.
I'm glad you're talking about memories of this.
No, The Christmas Story, when they pull the turkey out of the oven and then the neighbor's dogs come in and steal the turkey. So when you're resting your turkey, that is especially a time when you want to make sure that your dogs, if they're counter surfers, keep them out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want to lose all that hard work.
Didn't they have to go to a restaurant and eat duck?
Yes, they did. And I don't know if any of the Chinese restaurants are going to be open around here that day. So you don't want to risk it. You don't want to, make all that work for nothing. So just take all the precautions you can with your pet. Keep them safe and keep yourself happy and have a wonderful Thanksgiving. From all of us at the Humane Society, from our family to yours, have a wonderful and safe and happy Thanksgiving. And come and see us soon in the future. We're going to be closed on Thanksgiving and on Friday.
Yeah. So Thursday, Friday, tomorrow and Friday.
Yep. Tomorrow and Friday. And we'll resume our regular business hours next week, Tuesday through Friday from noon to 4.
All right. Excellent. Sybil, as always, have yourself a Thanksgiving. Well, not always have
a
Thanksgiving, but have a happy Thanksgiving. And we'll talk to you again next week.
Thank you. You too.
Hi, my name is Eva. I'm from Hawaii and I chose 9.